And welcome to another episode of Stuck in the Truck. Today is December 30th. I mean, we are about to embark into 2021. It is the end of the year. It's one of those amazing things that, we made it through, right? 2020 is coming to an end. Less than 48 hours, we're going to be into 2021. So it's really exciting to think about, where we've been, what we're doing, how we're moving forward. So I always find myself at the end of the year from the 23rd to the 7th of January doing what I like to call my year-end review. So I review everything I've done all year, where I went wrong, where I did right, how many lives did I affect positive, negatively, what can I do to better myself, better the people around me, be a better leader, coach, mentor, business owner, dog trainer. It's one of those things that I always find myself doing every year, and so far it allows me to set the new year up with the best option of success, right? Because when you always see in every episode, it's always about being grateful about everything that happens. So as I always say, I like to start the episodes just saying thank you to every single person that watches, thank you to every single person that's in my life, that helps me, that pushes me, even the people that hurt me, because the people that hurt you, even you don't realize it, but they're the motivating factors. The ones that get you upset, disappoint you, screw you over. They are the ones that, in a weird way of thinking about it, they're the ones that motivate you to do better or excel because you're looking for some level of improvement from them or approval from them, right? So that brings me into what I want to talk about today, and that is, who do you go to for advice? Now, this is a big thing because this year I'm launching a coaching mentor thing where I'm going to be doing business mentoring, but I'm only going to take on 5 people for the entire year. I don't want to take away from anything else that I'm doing. So if you get to be one of those 5, sign up now, interview, and see if you can be one of the 5, because it's not going to be where I'm just taking anybody on. It's definitely going to be a little bit of it. So if you're a young person that's looking to get into business or dog industry or anything like that, or just maybe move themselves up in their own industry or career, this might be something for you. Learn how to budget, learn how to motivate yourself, learn how to get that next level, get through those roadblocks. This is a great program that I put together for you guys. All right, now that I got through that little disclaimer and shout out to myself, obviously, I really want to think about, who do you go to for advice? Now, my entire life, I was always, you go to your friends, your family, the people close to you. And one of the funny things about it is that you don't realize that they're not really giving you the best advice. They're giving you the advice that they know. And if you're trying to not do what they're doing, so for example, if you are a young entrepreneur looking to get into a career in business, like, hey, I want to start a new company from the down up, or I want to join a franchise, or who knows, I just want to move up in a career path. But you go to somebody that's never done it or hasn't done it or currently works for somebody. They're not going to know the steps. They're going to have a lot more of the negatives, the things that hold you back over the things that are going to move you forward. And that's what you really want to look at and pay attention to, because you're not seeking the advice from the person that knows. You're seeking the advice from somebody that doesn't. Listen, I love my parent, and I go to them a lot for what I like to call soundboarding, giving them an idea, seeing what they say. But we do have a typical where, I do the opposite of my dad recommends. It's a little bit of a joke because my dad likes to play it safe. He's more on the safety net of things and less risk taking. And when you think of something where being an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to take the chance. You have to be willing to let go of the side of the pool and swim in the deep end to find out if you really do have the leg strength to keep your head above water. You have to find out. And the thing is that you have to learn how to be hungry enough to kick your legs to keep your head above that water. You have to find out, do you have the strength? Do you have the mental stamina? Do you have those things? But we find ourselves constantly going to the wrong people for this information, for that advice, because we either, we don't want to pay for it, right? We don't think it's worth paying for. So we just hit up our friends, our family, and we're like, hey, what do you guys think of me starting a business? And they'll turn around, the economy's bad. You got to think about what's going on. Nobody's working. The media says this. Here's the thing. No matter where you are in the world, literally, no matter where you are in the world, there is a business, there is a company, there is somebody that wants what you have. There is somebody that is looking forward to purchasing what you have to offer. There is. That's just there's. It's just factual based information. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The big question of curiosity when you look at all this stuff is, are you seeking out the information necessary for you to go to that next level? Are you seeking that person that's going to guide you and give you the baby steps that you need to succeed? Because here's the big thing that you have to think about, right? One, somebody has already done it. And if you want to do it, you got to seek that person out that can give you the steps. So my entire life, I've always, when I realized this, I think I was around 14, 15 years old, that the people that have done it want to give the information for free. They really, really do. They literally want to provide it to you. They want to see other people join them in this career path of being an entrepreneur, a venturer, and doing those things. So the neat thing is that when you find somebody that is operating a company and you want to start a company, go hang out with them, talk to them. They have the information. They literally have the information for you, and they're willing to give it to you free. And if they're not willing to give it to you free, meaning that they have to charge you for it, don't be too bashful or pissed off that they need to make their money too. Because the thing is that their knowledge is worth every penny of it. Just like when we go to college or any type of school, we have no problem paying our tuitions. We have no problem paying that education, but they don't really give you the steps to succeed on your own. They don't give you the steps to get you to that next level. And that's really where you have to look at some of the little things that I'm telling you now. Your friends, your family, are they entrepreneurs? Are they running a business? Are they constantly getting promoted? Because if they're not, you might want to stop asking them for information. You might want to stop asking them what your next step is. You might want to stop asking them for legal information. Because here's the thing. There's a map for every destination out there. There's literally a map out there that will give you the direct directions on how to go someplace. And what I'm telling you guys today is that you have to seek the map. Somebody is holding that map. And if they're holding that map, they have what you need. And the question comes down to is this: are you choosing to talk to the person with the map that leads you to your destination? Or are you asking people for directions that have no idea where you're going? So I want to put that on you, because now that we're ending 2020 and going into 2021, this is now the opportunity for you. Historically, for every single time that our country has ever been in any type of pandemic, recession, or anything like that, we have so many people looking at the negatives instead of looking at the opportunities that are about to come. Because at every time something goes down, we have to go back up. So if we're going to go back up, this is your opportunity. Go seek out the people with the maps. Hire yourself a coach, a business coach, a personal coach, a spiritual coach, whatever you're looking for. Go get those people in your life to get you on track and allow you to drive your train where you want it to go. Have them help you lay the track to get to that next point. Stop going to your parents if they don't have the experience. Go to your parents if they have what you're looking for. If your parents have the career that you want and and where they are currently is be in the future, go ask them. They'll tell you how to get there. If your brothers, sisters, nephews, cousins, roommates have what you're looking for, go ask them how they got there. I guarantee you they're going to help you. But you guys need to seek the advice and listen to the people that are guiding you the way that they got where they are and that you want to be. If you want a fancy car, find a person with a fancy car and ask them how they got it. They might tell you that all they have is a huge payment and can't drive the car, but at least you know that's the contingency on it. This is 2021 is going to be all about you. You have the power to become anything you want to be in 2021. If you want to be a Ghostbuster, hey man, hit me up. I'll show you how to get the equipment to be a Ghostbuster. You want to be a Mandalorian? I just figured out how to find all the equipment to be a Mandalorian. We might not get the spaceship yet, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. So this is what I'm trying to say to you guys. Like, whatever you're looking for more promotions, looking to make more money, build your savings account, be financially free, be debt free. buy commercial properties, lease commercial properties, buy new cars. Who knows what you're looking to do? But you got to find the person with the map. Now, I'm not saying I'm that person for everybody, but if I am that person for you, or you think I'm that person for you, hit me up. Show me a message. michaeljsolar@gmail.com. Hit me an email. Send me a message through Facebook, through YouTube, anything. Send me a message. I'll be happy to talk to you. Be happy to give you advice to help you get to where you need to be. Because I really want to see you guys become successful. I really want to see you get your job, that next step and the next point. Just like every day I get to go to work at Blue Line Canine, I get to work and meet so many unique people and so many unique dogs. And one of my favorite part is building the relationship between them and their dog like any other, by teaching them not just the how to get their dog trained, but why we do what we do for them in their situation. Because every single person and their dog do something different. We have people that like running with their dogs, exercising with their dogs, camping with their dogs, sightseeing with their dogs, traveling with their dogs. And you have other people that don't want to do any of that kind of stuff. And the training isn't the same for those people, which means we have to change our way, change what we do, and do those things. And that's what's awesome about my career. When I was in law enforcement, they told me every day that I was a police officer would never be the same. And I started to realize that, yeah, you don't know what's going to happen during those days, meaning, are you going to go to a robbery, or you're going to go to a domestic, or you're just going to do traffic? That argument, I would say, was very valid and true. But I would tell you that now is where I'm at in my career as a entrepreneur, dog trainer, and more. I think my job now is more exciting because of the fact that I get to meet so many amazing people and help them solve a problem with their new best friend or their old best friend that just started going down roads. And it's so much more rewarding for me because of the fact that seeing everybody go from a high point of stress into this avenue of comfort and distress or not distress but relaxation is the key. Because when you're building those relationships and you're building the bonds, and what we're doing is essentially giving them the roadmap for their levels of success. So this is where I want to sort of end off with you guys today with this episode of Stuck in a Truck. Is I really want to say thank you all again for once again watching the show, listening, sharing it. You can go to our YouTube channel to rewatch any other time, and also catch up on Dog Talk. But again, if you want help this year, reach out. I'm taking on some apprentices. So if you're looking to get into it, let me know. It might be well worth it for you. If not, hit me up anyway. Maybe I can point you in the right direction. Maybe I can find you that map that you're looking for to get that new promotion or start that new business or learn how to do the next step. Let me help you. Be happy to do it. And I know other people that will be happy to do it with you as well. 2021 is your year. We have 48 hours. Let's make that decision. Let's go for it. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. Let's do it. See you guys next week in 2021.